Yo, what's hood? What's good? What's going on your side of town? Welcome to the Virtual Man Cave, and you already know what it is. Tonight's the night for the Virtual Man Cave podcast. We live, we here. It's the crew, you know what I'm saying? You see, you got the Panamanian Professor Arthur Silvers over there chilling with the Panamanian flag right there, cooling. Up next, you see the OG, triple OGD rigger making funny faces and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? He's a walking onomatopoeia. You know what I mean? Next to him, you got MLB, Nate the Great, the baseball aficionado of the whole crew. Last but not least, you got me, brother Jay, from around the way. Shout out to superhero Leo, you know what I'm saying, who'll probably be joining us in a few. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the coach, you know what I'm saying, Troy, cooking up that cream brulee, doing what he do, you know what I'm saying, with the salt and all of that. And of course, as always, man, peace, love, and blessings to the mayor, Corey, out there in Newburgh doing what he do. What up, y'all? What's good, family? How y'all feeling?
What's
Yo,
going on?
I just want to know who the hell is out there in the woods.
That's me.
are, are are out by the goddamn lakeside with the cicadas and the crickets and shit.
Oh, you hear them
Yeah,
joints?
You hear them?
yeah, then Wolf Creek.
All
Yo,
you
you
need
know
is a
Art live
all
off the
you need
lake.
is a campfire and a couple of s'mores, bruh. You sound like you knee deep in the camping tonight. Them bugs, yo, listen to them some bitches back there. Tweet, tweet.
Yo, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on the owls to start hooing, man, because them owls be out here hooing too, man.
Oh shit! We either got to start early or put that shit, or put some bright lights in your backyard. None of them motherfuckers, they back there chirping and herping, boy.
Wait, you said you got owls?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got owls out here. We got woods in these parts of the country.
I mean, I'm in the South, but I don't be hearing owls.
Yeah,
that's
you
because
in
you
North
inside.
Carolina. You ain't got no wood. You ain't got no owls out there.
I
You
said
got
I
wood.
don't
You got
know.
owls out there.
Listen. A few years ago, there was a black bear walking down the street.
Man, you better stop talking about them people's grandmother like that.
No. I mean, it was a real black bear. This is when I was working at
You keep calling Aunt Bertha a black bear.
I
She
was
finna
working at
bite
A and
your
T.
ass.
No, I was working at A&T, and it went. I was just chilling with one of the police officers, and I heard one of them over the dispatch say, "Yeah, the bear's walking down the middle of Pisgah Church right now." And I was like, "Wait, hold up, what side of Pisgah Church? Because I gotta go down long there. I
Is
got to
that
get
over
past
where
that.
we at? Yeah, hell
Like,
yeah.
is it in my direction? Like, let me know." But nah, I was good though. But yeah, I don't do wildlife. I'm good. I go to the zoo.
What, Jay? What? You gotta play with the wildlife.
All right.
I'm a melanated man in America. My life is already wild.
Oh Lord.
Exactly.
Nah. But Nate, what's good with you, man?
Still been maintaining as always.
Okay. Triple OG, man, how was your week, yo?
Long, bro. For it to be already Friday, it was long as hell.
All right, well,
But
we
we
got
here though. I guess we made it. I ain't complaining. We made it.
yeah, I see you got that quarter zip on, bro.
Not a quarter zip. This one is actually one of my cool fishing shirts, bro. This is one of my fishing shirts.
So it's a
It
full,
it,
it's a
it,
full.
it was partly cloudy. It wasn't
So
super hot, but it was
we
enough
not we
to
not
have
asking we not
have it
asking for
on,
the weather
bro.
report. We not asking for the weather report. We just want to
I'm
make
just
sure that
saying, bro. You gotta wear the appropriate
no.
clothing. You gotta wear the appropriate
So
clothing.
so you can zip it. It zips all the way down. It's a full zip. It's a jacket.
But
We ain't. I
what
didn't.
you need?
I
We
didn't
ain't
ask
asked for
you.
all that. Come on, man. Come on,
Hey, bro.
man.
I'm just
Come on.
trying to look. Yeah, let's just keep the. I just try to keep things real out
Yo,
here
Nate,
on the
Nate,
goddamn
what's the
set.
matter with your man? Like, that's crazy.
Keeping shit real on the set, baby.
Nah, we don't need that. We not a gang, son. Keeping it real on the set. It's all right, we good. But you know what I'm saying? We got a dope show for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? My week was good. It was chill, man. weeks be weekend. You know what I'm saying? Work be work. But the first video of the night right here, yo. What y'all think about this, yo? This is crazy.
Are on the platform should you need their assistance. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
What y'all think of that, man?
Stupid.
Sign of the times.
And what times is that,
Michelle, how you doing? What time is that? Is that
Yep.
you got
Yo, Michelle Murray, what
you
up? What
got
up?
you
What up?
got you
Peace,
got
y'all.
you got kids. You got kids who are untrained, who are out there doing the
Yeah,
things.
I gotta agree with that comment, yo. The most overrated used short song. Yep.
Yeah, they got
You
out of
talk about
hand
that.
with
You
it.
talk about them
Okay.
saxophones.
Yeah,
From
so
Boys in the Hood.
we was asked a question. Name five black invention, guys. The super soaker. We got the can opener. We got
Peanut
the.
butter, the damn the stoplights. We got the
I was just about to say
lights,
stoplights. The
The filament
you
for
know
the
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 light
cage,
bulb.
iPhone.
the cage that closes on the elevator doors. A black person did that.
Yeah.
Roller
The,
Um,
the, fi-
coasters.
roller
the
What else we
coasters.
filament
need
for
Yeah,
the
to
light.
what else you
yeah. The
need?
filament for the light. Vivian
Air
Thompson
conditioning.
with the heart. The mailbox. The doorbell.
Air
Um,
Hold on
conditioning.
for hey, hold y'all thoughts for a second and let me make one comment on that. Ladies and gentlemen, I realize that a lot of people like to come on here and try to question whether or not any of us four or the other guys that join on on this podcast know what we're talking about. Let's get one thing straight. Don't come over here BSing about us knowing about Black history. A
so
lot of people don't
that
come
lets
on
me
here
Whoa,
know.
whoa,
or
whoa,
ask
whoa,
us
whoa, whoa,
about
hold
what
on.
we
Time
Hold on,
out.
know.
hold
Time
on,
out.
bro.
Time out.
That
Time
lets
out.
me know how
Time out.
stupid
Time out.
you are, because all of those things was
All
not
of
about
that,
black
all of
Time
that
out.
history,
wasn't
homie.
in that. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Time out.
I
Time out.
realize now, no time out, nobody. Don't give them the time of day. All right, these people are gonna understand. We not on here. This is an educated goddamn show. People on here got education. We know what we're talking about. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. Don't come on here asking us and try to test our damn mentality about what we do on here. Ain't nobody stupid. Nobody tries to take any of y'all out there and try to play y'all for dumb. We come on here to try to give y'all some information. We come on here to try to talk to folks and be normal about things. But don't come on here testing our damn individual fucking senses. We not dumb. And if y'all get caught out there, we gonna embarrass y'all asses. Don't do it. I'm telling y'all now. It ain't that kind of show, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't like that. Don't do that. Your ass will get embarrassed in here. I'll be the first one to tell y'all, don't do that shit.
We ain't even putting
We
a
like
disclaimer.
fans. We understand. Y'all
Yeah,
want to come in here and say the things y'all want to say, but I'm not gonna allow nobody come in here and credit or discredit the shit that we know. Please don't get it twisted. Y'all will get effed up in here.
and we not putting a disclaimer on that because that's what it is for all of us.
All of us.
You better be glad.
All
You
of
better
us.
be
This
glad.
ain't no
You
joke.
better be glad
We
Troy
mean
or
this.
Leo
We
wasn't
mean
here.
this. Please don't come on here playing us like that. Don't be disrespectful like that, y'all. We try to do everything on the manner of trying to keep this upbeat kind of place where y'all could come in here and say and think the things y'all want to. But don't come in here disrespecting us. This is not that kind of show, y'all. Don't do that. Please. Please.
Okay, well, somebody does have a good question for us. Thoughts on Braun going to the 76ers? Is James, JB, and B the new big three? Well, be quite honest, the caliber of play that LeBron is, wherever he's go, you know, he's going to be a contributing factor. He's going to be he's gonna be a factor. Period. Okay, a distraction, whatever.
Until
I don't
he's
care. I
gone.
don't care how many years he's been in the league.
Until
He
he's
still
gone,
he still performs at a high level that you just can't
he
leave
got
him
to
on the
go
bench
away. Yeah,
without
he got
considering.
to go away.
I don't know if you consider them the new big three, but they are. It is a trinity that you have to pay attention to when you look at the stat sheets and you look at the game time report. Will they go far? That all depends on the chemistry and how they function and how they play. You know what I'm saying? And what their intentions are. We still, even though I'm not a Knicks fan, we still have to give respect to the defending champs, to the upcoming defending champs. It's still their league right now, so we'll see. What y'all think, yo? Not quite normal.
What you
Thank you
say,
for the
Jay?
question too. We appreciate that.
What you said? I'm just mirror
Me?
everything you said, Jay. No, no, not.
I was saying thank you for not quite normal 2757 for the question they asked. But Nate, what you think, man, about that question?
I would I would switch out Joel Embiid and say Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brown, and LeBron James. That's your big three. If you don't know how many games you're gonna get out of Embiid, so he's a plus one. Like a hand in spades, a plus one. I'm not diminishing his skill. It just we've seen over the last couple of years how often he's played. So if you're really going to say the big three, it's going to be Jalen Brown, LeBron, and Tyrese Maxey because all of this just helps Embiid to not have as much pressure to have to feel like he has to carry just as much because now you got two more scorers on that team now. So where something the pressure leaves off for you to be like you got to be the main guy. You don't forget about him, but he ain't got to be the main guy.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Your thoughts? Your thoughts on it?
Who, me?
Yeah, you
Oh, I have to agree with Nate on this one, but my thing is going to also be on defense. One, you got to keep Embiid around because he is going to be needed. Again, you got to have a big man on here to control a lot of what's going on. But the main reason is because of defense. They're going to be a quick up and down team, but they're going to also have to get back on defense to keep themselves in the game. Now they have an advantage. They really do because with Edgecombe, Jalen Brown, and Maxey, you have three of the faster people that can go two ways. As far as on offense and the defense. LeBron is a excellent midstream player that can come. I don't give LeBron a lot of credit for his defense. And I'm also doing that because he's 41, 42 years old. He's not going to be moving quite as fast as them other three are going to. But if they can manage to keep the game in flow where they don't have to have Embiid involved as much so that can limit the amount of times he has to fall on the floor, because y'all got to admit, Joel Embiid for a big man hits the floor more than anybody in the league. If he can stay up off that floor and stay uninjured, Philly is gonna be a rough place to play at this year. It's gonna be a hell of a spot. But I actually have to agree with Art this time. Art said it. They're going to have to defeat the reigning champions. So
Art didn't
Technically,
say Art didn't say that.
who said
Jay
that?
said that. Jay said
Oh,
it. I
my
just
bad.
agreed with
I didn't try to take it out your mouth, Jay. My bad. I didn't try to
him.
take it out your mouth. I know Art always talking
hey,
Listen,
about him, but I have to agree with that statement. Whoever, if you
I
said
don't
it,
want
Jay, my
I don't want
bad.
no
If you
Unc.
said it,
I don't
Jay,
want
my
no smoke.
bad.
I don't want
I don't
no
want.
smoke.
I'm trying not to go
I
for the
want it to
smoke,
be.
Jay. I'm trying not to
Nah,
go for
son,
the smoke today,
the way
Jay.
you just
I'm,
I'm
opened the
really
door,
not.
I don't
I'm
want to
just
fight.
saying.
You got it.
Jay, I'm sure you don't want
I'll
him.
give you your props, Jay. I'll give you your
I don't
props.
want
They
nope.
do have to beat
Listen,
the.
we just
Jay,
on air. So I just got to make sure we stand corrected and
No,
stuff like that. I
I'll
really don't care
correct it.
about the
I know.
credit.
Hey, I thought it was
You
art.
know,
I
I don't
apologize,
want
Jay.
nobody to come
But
into
the
the
statement is
comments
right.
and say
The
something
statement
and
is
you
right. They got to
spaz
beat
on
the
them.
defending
'Cause
champs.
I'm scared. I ain't messing with Unc no more. He had a PTSD moment. He was ready back in Vietnam.
First, first of
Nah, don't
all,
worry about that.
first of all, Embiid only hits the floor because sometimes he's trying to win an Oscar, and
They say
and,
Brown about to win chip 5. He
and,
got the best chance.
and second, Uncle, I ain't letting that slide. I don't think Jay want you to take anything out of his mouth.
Oh, really? What?
You know, I was gonna let that slide. I ain't
Yeah.
letting
What?
that
Oh
slide.
man. The first clip, first
Hey,
segment. Wow.
It's early, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, you know what? Y'all go
yeah,
ahead.
Nate,
Y'all just
Nate,
gonna be pausing all
Nate,
night. Just
you
pause
trying to make
this.
Unc mad
Finna
again,
hit
huh?
the button. There you go. That's what this show needs. A little. It needs a little action on it.
Yeah. Nah, we don't need that kind of action.
You
I
forgot
got that.
I've been missing almost 2 weeks.
Mm-mm.
You know, Jay, I'll be trying to put you on spot like that. My bad, bro. My bad.
Hey, listen, mind my business.
I ain't trying to start no fires, Jay. I ain't trying
I'm
to
gonna eat
start
my
no
listen. I'm gonna
fires.
eat my pretzels and mind my business
I feel you,
until this
dog.
next
Go
clip.
ahead. Go on. Go on. Go on.
Cause
Tell
you
you
heard.
what, they will be. There'll be one or two in the East this year, though. They should be. They should be.
So Anthony Edwards is ordered to pay 14K a month in child support for his 3-year-old son within Alexandria, whatever her last name is, who admits he's never met. Judge also ordered Edwards to take out $2.6 million in life insurance policy, listing her as the primary beneficiary.
I tell that judge to go to stew.
But you see where this court case is at though, right?
Nah, where's it at?
In New York.
Yo, I'm just wondering, how do you get somebody to pay for something if they ain't never been there to see the motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
And
Do
and
they
So
know it's his?
and he's
Obviously,
declined.
they know it's his, right?
And he's declined parenting time. He's like, I don't want no parenting time.
you gotta think about it too. See, still they did that case in a female heavy state, which I know about myself from being on it myself. You know, I was never no deadbeat, but
Yo,
you know, they just pretty much are like, you know,
yo, who you
and
can't hear? Who you can't hear? But go ahead, Nate.
and
Keep going.
I knew somebody who my people told me about somebody who messed with a girl, dipped out for another dude, moved all the way down south, came back 10 years later. Of course, he thinking he ain't got no kids. He living a good life. He come back, find him, realize he doing well. So, oh, this is your kid. He come to find out the judge decided, oh well, even if you didn't know that was your kid, it's all about the kid now. Made him pay 10 years worth of child support back on top of the child support that he has to pay going forward. Dude ended up having to get rid of his whip, had to get rid of he ended up moving back. He even moved back with his parents for a minute, like because he was hit so strong with with everything, and like New York definitely is one of them states where they ain't, no matter what, even if the woman ain't worked 10 years, 20 years, it's primarily 9 out of 10 you're going on child support, unless the kids are being beaten, drugs or whatever. You're gonna lose most of the time,
That's
unless you get a
sad.
top notch lawyer.
That's sad. But I hope that's a lesson to go out there to all of you unwed men and women, especially you young men. That
So I was gonna
thank you for taking the words out of my mouth. That was going to be my
exactly,
answer
man.
right there. Stop, 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 stop. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all can't be going through these kind of things. Please understand. You'll get trapped into this stuff. Thank you very
S-
much for stating that
All,
statement, because that was
all,
the next words out of my mouth. Stop hitting them.
all dogging.
Nah, stop raw dogging, man. That's just stop shooting the club up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, even if he never met the kid, it's proven obviously that it's his. It
Man,
doesn't absolve you of responsibility, man. Come on, man.
and that's what you get caught up in. That's yeah. It's
And
usually
I mean,
yo, bro. That
and Nate, I hear what you're saying, but
Let me ask y'all a question.
it
Um,
well,
STDs don't exist no more. People ain't afraid of
right.
catching STDs.
They they definitely do.
I mean, I don't know.
that's a hard. That's yo. I'm telling you, man. The mugs don't. I again, you don't use the internet enough. You see people coming back 2 days later, motherfucker got sores on their mouth, sores on their genitals, things that
Yeah,
coming
that's
up,
crazy.
popping
Like,
up everywhere. That's crazy
yeah,
business, bruh.
people running up in things unprotected. Like
Yeah,
STDs don't
yeah.
exist no more.
And Art, you know, we know about those kind of things, hearing those kind of things.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't. Cats just ain't thinking now, man.
Yeah. I'm just speaking more on the legal side of things, as far as sometimes like New York being a pro woman state, and I'm not bashing women or anything like that. I just know they are pro women for the most part. When it comes to child support cases, they are mainly pro women, no matter what. But you gotta know.
And ladies, don't get this twisted. It's not to say that y'all shouldn't do what y'all need to be doing, but again, we're also saying this: don't be deviant in your. If you're trying to have kids, have it because of the purpose of you wanting to have a family and doing the right things. Don't because you trying to put a hit out on your old dude or somebody you don't like, and you're gonna be evil and try to take it out on them by trying to punish him like this. This is not, again, everything is against somebody and y'all doing these things. It shouldn't be like that. Shouldn't bring a life in just so that you can, make someone else feel bad about it. Getting custody of their kids or leave their kids with better, bitter bitches than wonder why little homie is questioning his sexualities. He's being raised like a bitter bitch, shaking my head. Yo, hey. And in the full context of that statement, basically what he's saying is you're leaving a child, especially a boy, to grow up by a woman and no man in the house that can give them any setting. And is that the way it's supposed to be? Or a daughter who has no father that can show her how a man is supposed to take care and be a loving parent and in a family position. All that's being taken away. So it's not good either side of that fence, girl or boy, man or woman. And I gotta agree with that last statement. It ain't always the woman that knows what's best for these kids. We're in a different kind of society now, and I think that need to be looked at also. Just because they hold the reign of having the baby or being able to bring the baby up doesn't mean they should be the one that takes care of the child.
I think these
Nate,
women
you
know
got
what
a
they're
big
doing.
ass hand, Nate. Fucking hand is like just like this big. It's like big.
Yo,
Yeah,
these I don't want to use the word trap because that's a trigger word, but these young cats are falling into it every single time,
And it's
and you
more than the
gotta
young cats falling into it. It's also the young women who are putting them in that
no.
position for
No,
that.
no, the young women. No, the young women are setting it because they
Yeah,
they
yeah,
know that,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, but the dude, you got to be smarter, man. Like it's. I'm sorry, man. I don't have no respect for that, man. I don't like. I don't,
And you
man.
know what else? Just like what we just saw with that comment, this is the other problem. Everybody thinks their kid is gonna grow up to be an NBA or NFL star. And this ain't gonna happen, y'all. Y'all really need to understand it takes a lot for somebody to have the opportunity to get into these professional sports. This is not gonna always happen. So y'all need to come off of that. Just because you went and had relations with somebody who's 6'7", you are not going to. It's not the chances that you may not have a kid that can do that if you have a kid by this person. And y'all trying to set y'all's future up. That's not how you do it. Y'all use your minds instead of just using these quick notes that you see everybody else doing. It's not the way to have a healthy family, y'all. Think about that.
Listen, I'm gonna have to agree with what y'all saying, and you got to be mindful. People got to be real mindful when you procreating, right? You just can't look at the person who you dealing with. You gotta look at their family. You gotta see who they peoples are. You know what I mean? And the family dynamic, like it run deep because when you bring a child in this world, yo, ain't no turning back. You're
Def,
responsible for that child's
definitely.
life, and what that child experiences the first, you could say the first 12 years, 13 years of their life is very detrimental. I mean, obviously, teenage years is important, but by the time they get a teenager, if they have if they had a rough adolescent, them teenage years is gonna be super rough. So those first early years, man, in that developmental stage, it's real important, So just know what you're doing when you out here doing what you do, man, with these women. Hey, Mike, hello, can y'all hear me, yo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can hear
but
you.
yeah, you kind of low though.
All right, I guess I gotta fix it.
Just turn it up.
All right, I'm gonna work on that. But while I do that, what y'all think of this video right here?
It's not just a 1 minute clip. That's not what this story is about. It's about the other 20 minutes of this game and about what was going on this field, which prompted an otherwise fantastic little girl from a great family to enter onto that field.
16-year-old Addison Honeycutt tackled a player Tuesday night at a football game in Winchester.
I was not just going after this kid just to go after him, because that was not my intention at all.
Addison says she was watching her brother get targeted.
Seeing what they were doing to him and nobody stopping it, that kind of made me like the last choice of, okay, somebody has to stop this.
She says another player grabbed her brother's face mask and slung him around several times. When she saw him hit in the ribs, she'd had enough.
That's when I started to be like, no, I'm done watching this.
Her mother, Elizabeth Chumbley, was watching too.
So I'm seeing my son on the ground being attacked. This wasn't just a football play. This was him on the ground being physically attacked by this other player.
Elizabeth believes coaches should have stepped in, but makes it clear her daughter should not have gone onto the field.
I made sure that she understood quickly that her behavior, that was inappropriate. You shouldn't have jumped over the fence.
Not only was Addison removed from school property, she was charged with disorderly conduct and assault. But her attorney says that's a reach. She was just protecting her little brother.
I believe her little brother was actually being abused on that football field. What that other player was doing was not football.
David McKenzie says they plan to fight the charges.
Could there have been less restrictive measures that were utilized rather than
Throw her in jail.
She's way out of line.
Lock her up.
She's 100% out of line.
Lock that little
She just
thug
wasn't
up.
wearing no goddamn pads and a helmet.
Lock that little heathen up.
She should have had pads and a helmet on.
I mean, it was a good tackle. It was a good hit.
That was a perfect form tackle, but
She hit that's what I'm saying, bro. She laid him.
with no equipment.
Let's give credit where credit's due.
With no equipment.
Clean.
With no equipment. But here's the thing. He's on the football field. He's got on pads, just like everybody else.
She came over.
And I'm gonna tell you,
yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: she should be charged. She should be banned. 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you that boy was popping off at the mouth. And that's why he got the treatment he got on the football field. Now, it was up to him to defend himself on that field. During in the field of play and anywhere else. She was wrong. There's no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? And if your son or your little brother can't handle it, take the pads off. Don't play.
Nate, what you think, Nate?
You want somebody else to step in now? We just waiting. I'm waiting for Art. You done, Art?
No, I'm done. My bad.
All right. You're not wrong, because all that, you're absolutely right. You can't come over that fence or onto that field and hit them kids. But I'm gonna say, number one, if the people on his team didn't recognize he was getting his ass whooped and they didn't help him, that's bad on his teammates. Somebody should have hit that guy before then. I'm gonna agree with that one from the truth. Number two, but if at any time you getting laid out by a girl, your teammate should beat your ass, because he got laid out. He got flattened. So I think he ought to get beat up again anyway. Number three, bad coaching. I don't understand why you ain't out there protecting your players. I don't understand why you got to let a girl see. This is somebody on the sideline and who's noticing the shit that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't nobody else picking it up and seeing what's going on? So I'm all with that. I hope that the charges don't I hope they don't do anything too egregious with the charges, because I got to agree with Art. You got a charger. You can't be running on no field like that. You are older than they are, and we don't know where you coming from. So that ought to be addressed immediately. But I'd sign her up, because that chick had better form than anybody on that field. The way that guy ran through there before her brother got beat up, they need to learn how to tackle. She showed everybody exactly what to do.
Lock her up. She a thug.
I'm not mad at nothing else. I'm just, she really laid a good hit on him. Mama should have said, I should have signed you up, girl.
Her goofy ass don't realize he getting swing triple time now in practice.
Oh
by
yeah,
the,
he
by the
definitely
face mask.
He definitely getting it, ain't he?
I'm swinging that nigga around like 10 times from his face mask for his sister defending his little bitch ass. Like this. The whole practice. Every chance I get, I'm swinging him like twice.
That's wild, Joe.
And every time I'm a reminder, nigga, your sister tackle better than you bitch ass nigga.
Oh,
if your teammates watch you get
Leo, he 2 years younger than her, Leo.
Huh?
He 2 years younger than her.
I don't care if he was 5 years younger than her. Your sister should never tackle better than you.
You see how she put her shoulder into it, fool?
She just made his whole football. He should just quit the team.
Pretty much.
Everybody on the team's embarrassed, huh? Fuck, she did really clear.
No, he specifically need to quit because
she tackled better than the whole team, not just him, the whole damn team.
And she had him saying,
"Go away."
I'm going home and I'm telling her, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't ever try to fight my battles. You not my brother.
Word, fucking 2 days later, she got offers from D1 schools and shit. And he's still
yeah. Everybody asking me about you going to join the team. I don't even want to play in this shit no more. I'm about to go play baseball because of your dumb ass.
Talk about why the fuck is Lane Kiffin at my door?
I told mommy to keep your dumb ass at
Sally,
home.
please? That's messed up, dog. I need to talk to Jenny. Jenny, that one who laid that hit. Yeah. I got an excellent NIL fucking deal for you.
See, varsity coach calling her house now.
Yeah, right? That Nick Saban? That's crazy work.
What you think, Nate?
Same thing as y'all. People get too emotional when they on the field. I mean, whatever is happening here, the first thing is his teammates should have been there. It's like they just sat back and chill. Like, yeah, I don't even rock with dude like that in the first place. We just happen to wear the same jersey and helmet.
Word. Left in, left out.
Yeah, but in between the lines, you all on the same team. You got one goal, one mission. I know we don't all play ball with dudes we don't like, but we get in between the white lines. It's one goal. We throw the beef aside for the 60 minutes.
Yeah, but god damn, do I need a sister coming by and blindsiding somebody like that? Bruh,
No,
she hit that dude like she was Lawrence Taylor. She cleared that. He actually went off his feet. Oh,
yeah, nah, she got him. I mean, it was when I first saw
yeah,
the clip, all I was thinking
then
was
she got
perfect.
up and looked at him like,
Right. And he's like, well, yo,
like
what was I
you
supposed to
put
do?
it.
Now here's the thing though. He showed a lot of restraint because your first reaction is a hit back, but he saw it was a girl. It's like,
I ain't gonna
it's
lie to you.
probably
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think she knocked the wind out that fool. He didn't want to get up. He didn't want no
she
smoke.
probably did.
She didn't want
And
no
and and
smoke. He was like, who?
and I bet you the hit probably didn't hurt. He was probably more surprised than anything. Like, what the
On time of impact, he looked like an anime cartoon.
Now, Art, that one hurt because he wasn't expecting contact. He was
Hey
hurt.
was
Leo, what you got going on in the
I can't.
background, dog?
You already know.
Let it repeat 3 times. Mom. Mom. He's sitting right up under you too. He gotta be. He probably climbing. I'm surprised he ain't climbing on your back. Dad, look at this.
If I make eye contact, it'll happen.
He was like, I'm not gonna look. I'm not
That's the
gonna look.
new LL right there. Little Leo, LL right there. That's the new LL. Little Leo. Running game in the house. When dad's not doing crime, he's in here babysitting me.
What y'all
Dad,
think
get
about
the
this
pad. Dad, get the pad.
unfortunate story right here? 19-year-old California high school football star William Leapart was shot and killed this
This is hard.
summer
Yeah,
in
this is crazy work right
Compton
here,
over a
yo.
hat he was wearing. He was allegedly wearing a Houston Astros hat in a rival game neighborhood while visiting his daughter. What y'all thought about that?
Hopefully
Thought
y'all
about
read that. That's disturbing, bro. But I don't think it happened that way. I think it was something else.
He ain't watched them YouTube videos of what hats not to wear when we go to Cali.
But he from Cali.
Oh,
He actually from Compton. He was
He
raised
from
in
there.
Compton.
That's what I'm saying. This is not. I don't think. See, that's why I'm saying just for them to say because he was there and some guy didn't like his girl. I think it's more than that. I think it's a little bit more than that because that ain't gonna get somebody, especially somebody who was balling in the area already. He ain't getting taken out like that, bro. That's not happening that way. Somebody was hating on him, and they popped him. That's all that is. Ain't nobody taking out no. Ain't nobody taking out a sports star, especially somebody in the community that everybody already knows of. They're not doing that to him. Only person doing that is a hater. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it was gang related. I just think it was young. I think it was YNs out there hating on another young YN, and that's what happened. I don't like that. I don't like that alleged. I don't like that alleged story. That story is whack. That sounds like a story from Boys in the Hood, don't it? He was seeing some girl in the hood, and all the guys didn't like it. Come
Or
on.
or maybe he was talking to a girl that wanted him light.
I think
You
that'll
know,
be yeah. That, I think that's the case right there.
because I mean, I'm not from California, but I know if anything, if a person is an athlete, I think if anything, you would just tell them, "Hey, bro, that hat ain't allowed over here." And just like you got to take that off. You can't come around here with that on. Unless he got rude with it or whatever. But I just don't see that happening that way. But again, we don't know. Nobody knows until you can actually see, or maybe somebody from that hood can talk about it and be like, which of course they not, but like yeah, this is actually what really happened because apparently the school he was going to is one of them areas that doesn't have that.
Or say you set tripping, cuz.
Yeah,
Nobody set trips like that no more though, bro. I'm saying it's not that deep like that anymore.
I
A
think they
hat,
they still do it. No, they still got the whole hat thing. But usually it's under certain things are understood. I think and it's like it's maybe not as strong as it was in the '80s and maybe the '90s, but there's still some situations like that where you talk about certain hats you can't wear, even how you wear your shoestrings or whatever. And I know sometimes when you're not from there, you might say, "Oh, that's dumb" or whatever, but no different than any other hood in any other city across America. Who certain people, like even for all of us in New Yorkers, how many people we heard who love their project? Yo, I'm from, you from out there, Staten Island, or we from Stapleton, we from Park Hill, right? Queens, we from Queensbridge Project or whatever. You from the Bronx or Project, you from Greenway Project or whatever. Over the years, everybody was, repping what project they was from. So it's,
word, I understand.
that's one thing because everybody will just get on LA people about it, but let's not act like every other city don't act like that too in their hood.
LA is just more passionate about their neighborhood. That's
You
all.
getting outplayed by the play school pad, bro. Everybody trying to wait for the quiet. we trying to hear you, Nate, but you getting outdone by two L's over there, boy. He got you.
Now, I think he muted his mic.
Okay. But you
Nah,
right though. I don't. Yeah, it's
It wasn't
there.
gang
It's still
related.
it's still there. But I again, these allegations are crazy, bro.
I
From
don't
what
think it was gang related. I really don't think it's gang related because he grew up in Compton. Even though he wasn't in the life, the rules of the life.
You know better.
And I think it's stupid to kill somebody over a hat anyway. But I think like what you guys said, he was with a young lady that somebody else liked, and
And
he
got
couldn't
hated on.
and got hated on, and he couldn't control his emotions, so he took him out, which is a damn shame.
yeah.
It,
it's
it's
all,
it's easy. It's easy to show out with a gun today now, and it don't mean nothing to pull it. It don't mean nothing to pull the trigger. That's crazy business.
and of
A
course it's
life,
all
a
speculation
life ain't
too.
where a life don't count for nothing, and that's wild. That's wild.
And it's all speculation until you hear different.
Right.
But saying the gang, and especially where it happened at, it felt like an easy cop out. Did it like this is why we're trying to change Compton in the first place. We're trying to still keep changing Compton because of this history or whatever they got. So we're going to see another gang situation, but it might not actually even have been that.
Yep. And that's what's crazy. You'll blame the area, or you'll believe it's the environment, and it ain't got nothing to do with the environment. It's the attitude that's being brought into the environment. So that's crazy.
But definitely rest in peace and condolences to that kid's family. A mother lost a father lost a son. If he had any siblings, they lost a brother. Friends lost. People's lost. So definitely condolences, man. Definitely. Yeah. What y'all think of this right here?
Jimmy Johnson woke up this morning and chose violence. He posted a picture of a photo of a clause in his first contract with Jerry Jones referencing personnel control. Jerry, Jerry been saying it was him in the Herschel Walker. It was him
Right.
doing all this. Y'all can read the contract.
Wait, he
No
really
assistant football coaches, trainer, equipment man, strength coach shall be fired or employed by employer without prior approval of Johnson. Johnson shall have the right of prior approval with respects to acquisitions, releasing and trading all football players of the Dallas Cowboys. Johnson shall have complete control of all assistant coaches, players, trainers, and equipment men during training, practice, preparation for actual playing of games, notwithstanding the foregoing of neither assistant coaches, players.
I have a question, huh?
Go
What
ahead.
made Jimmy Johnson do this?
Because Jerry Jones keeps saying it was him that made the trade for Herschel Walker. He keeps saying it.
Yeah.
Jimmy said, I had final say. This is why Jerry ultimately fired Jerry.
Yeah. Right.
Because Jimmy had complete autonomy. Hold
on. I thought they settled their differences with the Ring of Honor stuff.
No, because Jerry won't keep saying it was him. He keeps saying the trade that he made for Herschel Walker and he traded Herschel Walker.
Yeah, I can't listen to Shannon Sharp too long.
I can't hear Jay. I know Jay's probably waiting because this is my team. Can I?
He said
Is he?
he said he couldn't. He said he can't listen to Shannon Sharp for too long.
I agree with that one. And I can't. And
Fuck all these niggas, man.
I know they.
Got
I
me
know they ain't who I
backstage.
think it is. I know they ain't who I think it is.
Oh, damn, y'all heard that? Oh, shit.
we heard you, but we can't see you, Casper.
I know.
The darkest
Y'all
nigga in
niggas
the
woke
world.
me up, man. I was asleep.
You live in Gary, Indiana, nigga. It's dark there too.
What's up? What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing in here?
Who's that?
It's these
Who's
niggas.
you?
Not you. These niggas.
What the fuck? Niggas just saw teeth and eyes.
Oh, man. All right, get out the room now.
Hey, get closer to the screen. Who is that? Eliza? Is that? Who is that?
It's Taylor.
Is that Taylor? Taylor, put
Yeah.
your face close to the screen so we can see you. Ooh. Y'all ready for school?
They ain't ready for school. They up now, nigga. What the fuck? They trying to go to bed.
I mean, it's the weekend. I'm sure they trying to get all they can in now.
Nigga, they've been up 3 o'clock in the morning all summer, bro. Niggas don't go to sleep.
Go to sleep at 3 a.m., wake up at 3 p.m.
Yeah, for real. She happy because I took her iPad since yesterday because she wasn't cleaning up her fucking room. I took her shit and I unplugged her TV. So she just got her shit back and she's like, oh my God, Daddy, I got all these messages. Like, fuck out of here.
I just need y'all to understand out there in the world, it's hard to be a chef and a daddy.
It is. I gotta wake up. Niggas was like, I was watching y'all. So y'all was like, yeah, who on? Niggas was like, I ain't getting on until 10:30. I was like, these niggas, man. I was like, yo, I got to wake up in the morning and do a fucking 15-hour shift. Tomorrow, I wake up at 10 a.m. and don't get home until like 2 in the fucking morning, bro.
I'm sure. Look, I'm sure one of these cats is getting ready to pull out that little violin and go do 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 do.
Mm-hmm.
Get
I
your
bet.
ass to work.
Shit.
Take your ass. Everybody said.
Wait, make that sound of the violin again.
Hey man, just hope for a cloudburst and maybe it won't be too hot, so you don't have to be too hot. Because I know you be hot.
Jay said make that sound again. The violin sound.
Nigga, that is not no violin.
Yeah.
That violin broken.
Oh, that lame ass excuse. God damn it. Shit. I gotta get up at 5 in the morning. Shit, we all do. Well, not on Saturdays. It is
Yeah, I was
Saturday.
about to say,
But
fuck
I
out of here.
ain't getting up early at all. Fuck that. That's crazy.
Don't get up at 5 in the morning on Saturdays to pop 5 gummies and go back to sleep.
Soccer, wake up, talk about, do I need to wake and bake? No.
So give us a quick take on that video. But he looking like what? Why the two old heads still fighting after all these years?
I don't want to really talk about it, but I mean, you heard what they said, Joe. Jerry is never gonna admit that he effed up that whole situation, and he gonna keep blaming Jimmy Johnson for something that he had no. He took it away from Jimmy. Jimmy told him, "Don't do nothing. It's on the contract." Jerry Jones said, "I own the team. I can do what the f I want." You know, everybody know Jerry Jones. They know that's what he did. And when they told him, and when Jimmy told him he was a effing fool, he told him he was a effing fool, and Jerry didn't like that. He pushed the button. He pushed the button. It wasn't enough. I mean, you just won a couple of Super Bowls in a row. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure I'm sure that everybody understood that at that time we looked invincible. I don't think if you really watch football at the time when Jimmy Johnson was the coach of the Dallas Cowboys, anybody who knew football at that time was probably saying to themselves, the Dallas Cowboys are a fucking dynasty. The Dallas Cowboys are a dynasty with this team right here. And as soon as they started talking about that mess with the Herschel Walker stuff, and they said that Jimmy Johnson didn't have complete control, like he said, that was the beginning of the end. And Jerry Jones was the one who led the attack. I said this and I didn't say that, and I'm the final say here on the Dallas Cowboys. Jimmy Johnson said it'll never work if you're the final say. And sure enough, the day they fired, the only reason we got lucky with Barry Switzer was that was the remnants of that dynasty, and we won that Super Bowl after that third year. You know, no, it was 3 out of 4 that year. So I still blame Jerry. I don't give a damn what they said. Jerry Jones never won a championship. He never won anything until we got Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson was the one reason why the Dallas Cowboys came up like they did. You ain't gonna change my mind about that.
Even disregarding that one with Barry Switzer.
Barry Switzer caught a team that was being trained. That whole team was created and produced by Jimmy Johnson. Anybody, Nate, you could have walked in there, Nate, and coached that team to the Super Bowl victory. Jay could have, I could have done it. Any of us could have done it. That's how set that Dallas Cowboy team was. That y'all, I'm telling y'all, if y'all look back, everybody, there was general hate for us because we were a dynasty team. Literally, we were. We had just destroyed Buffalo in 2 straight Super Bowls too. Come on, man. Who was gonna beat us? And y'all thinking about that too. I know y'all all sitting there going, damn, he right. Yeah, I'm right. No, you can shake your head, Jay, and I wish I could hear you. I can't, but you better think about that. Between 92 and 95, 91 and 95. 91
49
and 95. The
San
Dallas
Francisco
Cowboys was
49ers,
the most prolific fucking football team in the
Green Bay
league.
Packers,
We was kicking ass. The
Giants.
only team that had as many wins as we did was at the time the Buffalo Bills. That's why they went to 4 straight Super Bowls.
No
You
All
matter
mean
right,
what
wins?
wake
team.
up.
You mean wins in a regular season?
During those 5 years, during that time, we were, yes, us and Buffalo. Look it up.
Yeah, Buffalo went 4 straight Super Bowls.
Oh,
They
sports
went to
straight
And
4
Super Bowl.
straight
Dallas
Super Bowls. Dallas won
and
3
Dallas
of those 4.
No, they didn't.
was
Dallas
two.
won
Two of
two.
those 4,
Two.
excuse me, 2 of those 4.
Yeah,
2 of
the
those 4.
Giants and Washington won the other two.
That's gonna say 2 of those 4. I'm sorry.
And they lost to the whole NFC
The
East at the
whole
entire time.
NFC got, yeah,
Just
except for the
about.
Eagles. Except for the Eagles. That's right. Exactly. So I wish there was an Eagle fan in there. At that period of time, that's who Buffalo was there. They got beat up by the NFC East. San Philadelphia. Mugs that hate that, but that's the truth. I wish Gilly the Kid was on there. Tell his ass too. You suckers.
We got up next.
Got hate for Philly. These other the fuck Philly. It's like I know fuck Boston. Somebody gonna fall. There it is.
I believe I can touch the sky. Damn!
Hey, I got something. I'm gonna put another PSA out there for all of y'all that's in Unk range, and that's the ages of 33 and 61. If
35.
you ain't regularly running, don't go run. Your head is always gonna be heavier than your feet, and your head's gonna hit the floor first. If you're doing a 50-yard sprint, your ass is only going to make 46 of them yards. I promise you, at the 46 and a half, your ass is going to stumble. You may die. Just ask my man in the video. He was right there. He was, what, one whole fucking Impala away from getting there? And everything just went short. Shit just tightened up.
So when that youngin say you ain't got it no more, you like, you know what, you got it, youngster. This is 20 years ago, 25. I'd give you a run for your money, but you got it. You're right.
Bruh, if you ain't training to be a professional sports player at the age of 35 or 36, and you decide to get out there in the middle of Jackson Lane with you and your cousin Barry and Uncle Rick, and y'all motherfuckers talk about we gonna see who the fastest it is. You should be the fastest one walking your ass over there to the curb and going down and sitting down and drinking a beer and watching everybody else. Don't go out there trying to prove nothing. It ain't gonna work. You know what you gonna prove? That road rash is real. That when you run into the side of a car because you done stumbled, you don't have control of yourself. You're gonna learn that you ain't got no kind of body control. Cause you finna hit the floor hard. You gonna bust your ass.
And you on crutches for 6 to 8
And
weeks.
now say it again, Nate. Go ahead, Nate. Just give him a little bit of the rundown, Nate. Can I borrow your cane? Can I borrow your cane?
Go ahead, get your DME products.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
just go ahead and
It's
let it go, y'all.
amazing that all them you know what? Hey, you gotta turn that white noise off in the background. That's what's fucking him up.
Soothing the brain.
Cicadas are the nighttime noise of love.
Listen
to it. What are you doing? Who are you talking to with that language? Just listen to him. You don't call him the N-word. Number one. Number two, you ran into me with that. You're lucky you didn't get hit. If you were my kid, I would beat the hell out of you. He ran into now, son. No with a fake gun, and I thought he was. Well, I'm recording for y'all because he's crazy. He is a real cop. He ran into me with that gun, with that fake gun of his. He just ran through the whole school. Yeah, he see me shaking. That's how bad. Yeah. And then he's calling them N-words and everything else. I don't think so. That's all he is.
I don't think so.
Yo, man, what y'all thinking about these?
So he ain't worried about that white on white crime.
But for the caption, they said, I'm just gonna say that I know they said it was in Baltimore, but from what I'm understanding, it was nearby. They tried to put it all in one category. It was actually supposed to be like in the Glen Burnie area, from what I'm understanding.
Yeah, that it's a badass.
Be like that
The
sometimes.
lady made it just hurt me because she just talking out the side of her neck. If she wouldn't have said nothing if she didn't have no camera, she would just sat there and be like, I don't know whose kid that is.
But her continuing to talk just made that kid even more enraged, probably.
Word.
You could look at that as the video, the first video we saw tonight. It's just the way, unfortunately, the way some of these kids are. I don't want to sound like the old, becoming the old head that we used to joke about the old heads in our generation. But yeah, when you look at it now, just like this is how they are. Like, we had kids in our generation the same way too, but it's like this way. It just seems like it's on a whole different. It's been enhanced since our time coming up.
I'm just sure that somebody would have taught if that was any of
We
us
just got old.
in that age group and we were
Yeah, we
in
probably
some
did.
sort of store, we would have got tightened up by whoever it is that was standing closest to us. I just believe that. I just know back then the community was, you know what I'm saying? The community was taking care of everybody, and you couldn't go nowhere because everybody knew that you was Miss Jackson's nephew. And if you was acting up and they knew your mama, you was finna get smacked in the back of the head when you was acting a damn fool back in the day. Can't do that today. You can't
You
do
going
that
to
today.
jail, nigga.
They'd had your ass on charges so fast.
Or them young kids gonna up it on you.
Now that might be more. Yeah, that might not be fake. Yeah, you're right. Not everybody's carrying a fake gun. You're right, Nate. You're right. Even the little young whippersnappers is running around with a blicky.
Like 12,
Everybody got a
12 years
blicky.
old.
Yep, they all got blicky. Think they were lucky that he did have a fake one. I ain't gonna lie to you. He looked like a little ruffian. He was gonna use it. First thing he was gonna do is shoot that lady. He was gonna get her. You talk too much, bitch.
Yo, what y'all think of this shit right here?
And why so quiet? Those actors can't hear nobody else talking, Nate.
James Jordan raised Michael Jordan. Del Curry raised Steph Curry. LeVar Ball raised Lonzo and LaMelo Ball. Rick Brunson raised Jalen Brunson, Knicks 5, and the list goes on. The list goes on and on and on. It's fair to say that there is no NBA the way we know it today without the presence of Black fathers, Malika. But there are people like you, Malika, and who would have you thinking these men got here through immaculate conception. Like the stork just dropped Black boys off at fatherless households, and somehow they became extraordinarily men and athletes by themselves. You see, Malika, Black fathers are raising children. They're coaching, they're teaching, they're providing, they're showing up. And yes, they're changing diapers. And as a mom of 5, I can tell you this much. You can't change diapers if you're an invisible daddy, Malika. So, my research tells a different story, Malika. The data tells a different story. And most importantly, Black fathers will tell you a different story. You said you want to be accurate and fair. So, Malika Andrews, please stop perpetuating stereotypes and false pathologies about fathers who happen to be Black. It is harmful, it is toxic, it is tired, and much like you, it is whack. Malika Andrews, I get it. Pandering to a certain audience.
She still Malika Andrews still with the bullshit.
It's about time
Who
somebody
is
got that heifer.
who is Malika Andrews?
Nigga, we don't hear shit you saying. You better start screaming.
I can't hear anybody. I can't hear anybody. But to me, I that's the first thing. Malika Andrews has been one of those proponents on ESPN who's talked a lot about Black fathers and their children, especially when it comes down to pro sports players. She's done that an awful lot, and I'm glad that somebody finally took a moment to say something about it. She's been very rough on Black parenting, especially for Black fathers, and she makes it a well known point on ESPN. And I'm glad somebody's sticking it to her finally.
Don't nobody listen to what the fuck Malika Andrews
I
is
can't
talking
hear
about.
nobody. I'm gonna go back.
We just on the struggle bus because can't nobody hear me.
Nigga, your 90s internet guy, everybody leaving. Nah, nigga, that shit still don't work. This nigga did a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, hold on, let me switch sides on it.
I'm saying no. Can you hear me now? Dang.
like this. You hear about that much.
Okay, you back, Art? You back? You good?
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
We glad you can make it to the man cave tonight, yo. He popped up like the Undertaker.
I'm, I'm ready for these last 24 minutes of topics.
If I can find any.
I still say we should talk about Jaden Daniels' dumbass.
Who's that?
What happened?
About
Quarterback for nothing.
him and that number 5 at LSU, man. He messed that whole thing up.
We ain't talk about that already?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
talked
talked
about that
about it
last week.
last week.
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
I just think it was dumb on behalf of him. I really do believe he messed up the bag. Complaining
Oh,
about that damn number. LSU owes him more than that. No, they don't. Oh, you shit. You played for the school.
as much as the school's gonna make off of him, yeah, you owe me something.
What?
I don't know whatever he feels he's entitled to. I don't know.
It, it ain't enough. I ain't gonna lie. And it's been done once by one person a year in other places. I'm sorry. Hey, a lot of people want to try to compare him and Joe Burrow, but I'm gonna say this again. You just happened. You a flash in the pan, and you ain't proven yourself. You done nothing. You have one good seat. You have done nothing. Give yourself a chance and let that shit settle in. You didn't. It's just like eating
Yeah,
something
but
before it's cooked. Before it's not cooked all the way. It's not cooked soon. You ate it too soon.
you're not talking about his pro career. You're talking about his college career.
And I'm talking about he didn't have a college career that made you think about it like that either. I'm sorry, he didn't. He had one good year. He won the Heisman. We ain't seen that before. Johnny Manziel, Andre Ware. You know what I'm saying? Vince Young. We ain't do nothing to turn nobody out. He was a good quarterback on a good team at a good time. He lost 3 games. He won the Heisman. Just give him that. But what else is there for you to be putting down? Well, you shouldn't give my number out. Come on. It's a number. Stop it. And everybody gonna be like, well, why ain't you say that about Joe Burrow? I'm like, hey man, Joe Burrow, first of all, had a great goddamn college career. He went undefeated the year, and then that's why they got him up there on the wall. There was something for them to talk about. They didn't win, and he won a championship. Jaden Daniels won him a championship. I'm not knocking him, and a lot of people be like, well, you just disrespecting him because he's a young black man. It's not about you being a young black man. You asking for way too much for something that you ain't really, you haven't stacked on. You haven't stacked nothing on top of what you did with that Heisman. And we've seen a lot of people win the Heisman and don't do jack. And that's what I'm talking about. You ain't done nothing yet to make everybody be like, what you did in college was so tremendous that we got to remember you by hanging your number up on the wall. You ain't even give your college story enough time so that it can be storied. It ain't even you ain't even been gone long enough. It ain't happened long enough for you. And now you talking about you feel disrespected. You're gonna put a cease and desist on a school? You
So
need
do
you to
you think?
slow down a little bit.
So do you think his gripe? That's a home run. Do you think his gripe is more with because of the fact that I guess you could say he's kind of marketed as JD5, and he feel like that's taken away from that in LSU with them trying to give his number out.
My thing is he JD5 in Washington?
Yeah, that's what they call him.
You don't
I mean,
play that. You don't play at LSU no more, bruh. You that time has come and gone. You
right.
did something that was fabulous in the name of the LSU Tigers, in the name of the school, the Louisiana State University Tigers. They could do what they want with you. You represented the school. That's a lot of. That's all I give. That's all I say. At that point, there's really not much else to put on it. He didn't do much else. And I don't think that he should go around here trying to demand that he get more than what he deserves. He don't deserve that much. People say I'm being a little bit rough, but I also say this: just give me something you can hang your hat on with this kid. Beside him winning that Heisman and him having that bomb ass rookie year that he had in the NFL. What else are you hanging on, Jaden Daniels?
But he logged off for good.
That's what I don't. It's not worth it. And that's what I'm mad about. I don't want him. I don't want him to get taken out because he's a good player. I ain't gonna call him a great player yet because he has flashes of it. He's got RG3 written all over him, and I'm scared because I don't want to say that. I don't want to put him in that same bracket. But as he's doing is as he's going. Because you almost look at the same, you got to look at the elevation of RG3. He was almost in that same kind of damn trajectory. doing the same shit. Came out of school, was all this out of Baylor, was all that. Got on this team, did all these things, was amazing. Got broke. Literally, he got broke. And then there's no coming back. This kid is on the same trajectory right now. He's been hurt for the last year and a half after having a bomb-ass super rookie season. Lot to look forward to, but he ain't been on the field. Why are we worried about this kid anyway? Why is all this a big deal? I know that's what he had, but right now, what you look like is a flash in the pan. That's what you look like. You really do look like you're almost a has-been already. Cause you playing yourself out of money, bruh. You playing yourself out of them future, all those future things that you could be bringing in. All that future money is you just talking your way right out of it. I'm sorry, you just talking your way right out of it.
Right? And ladies and gentlemen, Jay.
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
I just get mad because there's an opportunity for this young man to get more, but his mouth is bigger than his game, bro. And I don't think they're thinking. I just don't think that they're thinking. You want something right away. Everything is not going to be that fast, and he definitely needs a whole lot of shit to stack up on him. He does. Oh shit! Damn. They got took down by Officer Van Dam, didn't he?
And then the fact is that he actually ran and went to go put more justice to somebody else in the background.
Yo, the crazy part is the other officers looked and said, "Nah, you got beat up. We're not even gonna arrest you. You good. You go home. Go home."
Funny to say you gotta go.
And he look. They really went to go check with the other officers because they knew he was like, "Listen, he got anger issues. He about to
You
do
fucking
shit. Go
around.
get him." So crazy.
Yeah, have you met Claude yet? Claude Van Dam, motherfucker.
Claude be
We'll
on the
taser you. He finna laser that.
Claude, you know Claude be on the ones and the twos like this in combo.
Super combo. You heard that shit go off as soon as he grabbed the back of his head. You heard super combo.
Hey,
Bah!
hey, oh.
KO. Street Fighter all over again. That's whack.
That was something. That was something crazy. Them knees to the face look like God.
Thank God.
Right.
That's when they got disrespectful. You
And
gonna
the
hold
knees to the
you gonna hold the side of a man's head and then you be like, come take these knees, you know what I'm saying? They got disrespectful then.
Come get this.
no. Hey yo.
Oh,
Hey yo. Pause. Pause.
to get this. Oh.
Yo, you ain't right, Nate.
Why didn't you say nothing?
Now, cause you know what it is. For the past couple of weeks, I've been good. I've been chilling. Yo, as soon as you activated and started tonight, son, I was like, oh man, here you go. Now I'm gonna hear everything. It's a wrap. It's your fault. Yo, Art, thank you for moving, cause I didn't know if you were still breathing or not. Where you just like
That's
we
whack
just
too, bro. That's crazy.
you already know. But yo, we've been out here for almost an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? It's 12:45. You know I got a tea time in the morning. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, I play golf. I'm not talking about drinking tea. You know what I mean? Even though I need to drink some tea, you know, I feel like a little cold coming on because the weather transitioning and whatnot. So, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to say thank you to everybody who tapped in and tuned in tonight. To those people in the comments who think that they could watch this show. Or matter of fact, I'm gonna say that for my words of wisdom. Yeah, before we get up out of here, you know how we always do. Um, we drop a little gems or something like that. So I'm gonna hit y'all with a 2-for-1. So I'm gonna go first, and then I'm gonna finish it. As well after my brothers say what they gotta say. So just want to reiterate what my good brother Unc said earlier. Yeah, don't ever try to play us, bro. Like, don't do that. That ain't what you want to do. We are all respectively highly intelligent men. Alright? We are all head of household. We all have careers that are important. We hold down positions in life where our decision making skills matter. We grew up in an era in a time where we didn't need likes for validation. When you said something, you had to be outside. You had to really be who you said you were. You didn't have an avatar. You didn't have filters for your pictures and stuff like that. You couldn't take a picture to remember the moment. You just had to be in the moment to hear the story from the people who was there. You know what I mean? So we cut differently, and we not cut from the cloth where we take disrespect. Now we didn't answer that person earlier to prove a point in the sense of, you know what I'm saying, like they trying to question us and we trying to show our intelligence. Now we want to let you know that black inventors are out there. They made wonderful things. They're the ones who made this country go round. Okay. So with that being said, keep it light, friendly, sweet, and cordial, and cool in the comments. If not, we from the 1900s. We know how to get real rude. All right, real rude. Okay. So, all right. Matter of fact, now we gonna let you go last because you gotta say a blessing for the people because we was turned up. What you got for the people? All right, Uncle laughing too hard. Go ahead, Unc.
Oh, I gotta go first.
You gotta go first.
All right, all right. Uh, just to shout out to everybody. Y'all keep y'all heads up and come and check me out on Mondays. I'll try to get you a sticker if you come and sign up, y'all. Come see Moments with Unc.
Yo, Nate, you see what he trying to do? I ain't trying to say he's trying to show off, but he's showing off.
Mhm. Man, so I'm
What
trying to
you
get it out there.
I was gonna put the shirt on today, but I figured that we'll do that on Monday. We'll put the shirt on, but tonight
what
come
you
check
mean
out
we? Why you saying we like we all got one? You mean you?
because we this is the collective right here. It's us. We don't do
Yeah,
nothing. I don't do nothing. I gotta do it
this
with
is
the
not a
virtual
symbiotic.
man
This
cave.
is
It's
not a
we,
symbiotic
bro.
situation. You got a shirt. We ain't got nothing. We
Hey,
got
hey,
niggas.
hold on now. Hold on.
You
Hold
got a
on.
shirt.
We got fans and we gonna provide our fans with shirts.
Nah, I
We
know.
gonna provide.
I know. I'm just cracking jokes.
Man, we
You know,
man, we gotta hurry. We gotta hurry up, man, because Art fighting for his life over there.
he is. He over there struggling, shaking. Yo, Nate, what you got for the people?
So eventually, you're gonna run out of the people to other people to blame. So eventually, when are you gonna take the time to look and realize the person to blame or the person to point the finger at is the
Is
person in
you.
the mirror?
All right, Art. We gonna need you to send us home, man. I hope you got some holy water, some sage, and a
Now,
crucifix, because we need it. Bring us home, Art.
well,
Don't eat
first of
no
all,
pumpkins.
I don't have no sage, but nah. Look, man, everybody, just be respectful, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to show respect to get respect. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but you know, as always, seek God first. Everything else will follow. Praying for the troops. Um, and I'm praying that the Navy does not rename that ship.
Word up. Word up, man. Word up, Art.
You know,
The Dory Miller is just fine, huh?
Hold on, what
yeah,
they?
they're trying
I
to.
need to know that so I can have a conversation with my old man about it.
So they're trying to rename the ship to the USS
They,
Trump.
they have a
They're thinking
Ford
about it.
class. They have a Ford class
All right, enough of that.
carrier.
Enough of
Yeah, they
that.
had a Ford class carrier that they were gonna name the USS Doris Miller
And now
for
they
the World War II hero. And they
right, and now
decided to take that name and name it to Donald Trump. Yeah.
well, they haven't decided yet. They're thinking about it, which they're
Yeah.
probably gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
That's the talk right there. That's the talk, Nate.
So I tried to get Art to end the show on the note on the saying a blessing, and y'all got him
I did.
on left
He
field.
did.
So listen, everybody, we appreciate everybody who tapped in and tuned in. I'm gonna like some sage since Art ain't got no sage and stuff. He talking about naval shit getting renamed, and we don't want the shit to be renamed. So on that note, we'll see y'all on Monday. We appreciate y'all. If not, we see you on Thursday. If we don't see you on Thursday, we definitely gonna see you on Friday, yo. Love is love. Till next time, y'all. We out of here, yo. Peace.